I'm Tyler Weddington, and your Skyline Scoop starts right now. Skyline's 45th anniversary was last week. We celebrated with a look back with the help of Skyline's best former students and last week's lead segment, Skyline at 45. Oliver Estala and Alex Dorado continue the celebration with part 2.
Hi Raiders, my name is Susan DeFace Washington and I am from the class of 1979.
Morning Raiders, my name is Pastor Ricky Rush and I am from the class of 1978, the 1900s.
Good morning Raiders, and my name is Keisha Lockhart and I'm from the class of 2008.
She's our youngster.
That's right. You guys are still here today, which proves that the school has been laid in a wonderful foundation. One of the things that we're here to talk about is what Skyline produced and brought into our lives is to help us to develop 3 C's. These are 3 C's that I'm just giving you right now. Character, conduct, and conversation. Extremely important if you're going to excel in life.
Well, Skyline was very important to me because during my high school years, my home life was very hard. But the teachers here built me up in the environment where it gave me a foundation where I could succeed and overcome a lot of tragedy.
Wow.
And to piggyback off that, yes, I understand like Skyline is a place where you can come and have fun with your friends and peers and help get your mind off a lot of things that are going on around you. And being an athlete, that was the number one thing that actually helped me to stay out of trouble was getting involved in something and making yourself like, I don't know, like available to do other things besides get in trouble.
And one of the things that we want to add as we close this particular segment of this wonderful broadcast, which is being brought to you, Skyline students, is that, you know, when we went to Skyline, you got a lot of critiques, a lot of criticism for going to Skyline because, you know, we were the best, right?
Yeah.
We did good things.
Yeah.
We produced great people all the time.
Yeah.
So now look at us, 45 years later. I want to leave this with you. The best way to ever answer your critics is with your success. When you do it, you say, I did it. Now what? That's it.
All English 1 and 2 STAR test takers are encouraged to attend after-school tutoring on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 4:30 to 5:30 in room 219 and 221. This tutoring is for both new and retesters. Snacks will be provided. EOC testers and principal plan students are invited to attend Saturday school on the following dates: March 26th, April 16th, and April 30th from 9 to noon. Bus transportation to and from Skyline will be provided. The Raider Roundballers concluded their phenomenal playoff run last week. Thanks for the great season, guys. Skyline is extremely proud of you. Here's the Skynet sports team with a recap of last week's action.
Hey Raider Nation, my name is Rodrigo Mendoza, and we've been on the road with your Skyline Raider basketball team and their playoff run. We have a lot of coverage to bring your way, so let's get to it. We start this week's dose of playoff action at Ellis Davis Fieldhouse, where the 32-1 Skyline Raiders look to take down Austin Westlake and punch their ticket to the state tournament appearance. The first quarter saw Richard Turner on the ball, drives into the perimeter, and scores a layup. Later in the first quarter, Marcus Garrett lays it up and scores and gets fouled. Then Austin Westlake gets a steal, and with 2 attempts on the ball to block the shot goes in. Towards the end of the first half, Skyline had one final attempt that goes in, and the Raiders are down 24-17 at halftime. At the start of the second half, the Raiders had an opportunity from downtown, and Skyline drains the 3, and the score was 35-25. Austin Westlake went ahead and put the game out of reach for the Raiders. Westlake's player hesitates and scores. The Raiders had some opportunities that couldn't go in, and Austin Westlake wins by the final score of 46-32, which unfortunately puts the Raiders out of the playoffs. And so, another phenomenal season of Raider basketball has come to a conclusion, and all of us here at Skynet were proud to have brought you this special coverage. We can't wait to bring you more sports coverage after spring break. So for all of us here at Skyline Scoop, take care during the spring break, Raider Nation, and we will catch you next time.
Time to register for AP exams. Students who are currently enrolled in AP classes are required to take the exam this year. Registration is online and you have until March 22nd to register. Information on how to register will be in your AP class. See Ms. Carter in House 4 if you have any questions. The Senior Moms Club, along with the DFW Pro DJs, will be selling tickets for the Springaling Dance every lunch period. Tickets are $20. The dance is tonight from 7 to 11 p.m. in the Mayo Gym. Seniors, if you want to be able to purchase your prom tickets, please make sure you bring a copy of your acceptance letter and or scholarship letter, proof of submitted scholarships, and the FAFSA confirmation page copy of TASFA application. Is it lunchtime yet? I shouldn't have skipped breakfast this morning. I sure am hungry. Dossier, what is the Raider Nation eating today?
Hey Skyline, this is your lunch reporter Dossier coming to you with the most supercalifragilisticexpialidocious scrumdiddlyumptious lunch ever. Today for your Friday hot option, you have a great choice between crunchy, chewy, crispy fish with mac and cheese or hot cheesy lasagna with garlic toast. For the grab and go, you will have a chicken Caesar wrap. Can't wait to have that. For your healthy choice of salads, you have a harvest salad. So healthy. Other than that, there's your positively appetizing, delectable lunch by Raiders.
Sometimes one of the stories we cover here at Skynet really hits home. In our Tech Tip segment this week, senior correspondent Alex Serrato brings us a warning for everyone online.
Yo, what's up Skyline? This is Alex from Skynet bringing you your tech tips of the week. Now this week, I didn't know what exactly I was going to talk about, but then I got the bright idea from an email to talk about fraud. Now why? Because supposedly I was charged $52 on my debit card to Kevin, a person I don't know, to pay them, and funny thing is I don't even got a PayPal. So now this was a trick of a fraud and some genius person who had an incredible link that made it look so realistic. I was baffled. Now let's check it out real quick. Alright, so I was going through my email and then I noticed one in particular. It said service until PayPal. It says thank you for using PayPal debit MasterCard. And I was just looking through it. As soon as it loaded, it showed me a screen where it showed the transaction, the order confirmation details and stuff like that. At this point I was already laughing already at it. It was pretty convincing. If I was a person that had a PayPal, I'd be pretty worried right now. So I would obviously click the link. I tried to click on the link, but the thing is the link is broken now. I guess they got onto it. So I don't got an example of the page, but here's one right here. And basically it was asking for my email information, my password, sensitive information, my debit card as well. And that right away just gave it off that it was scam. And basically it was a con artist trying to get my information. So obviously I just put some fake stuff and it still reported it like if it was right stuff. And at that point I knew it was just like a text to get my information. Next thing I have here is like an example of a Bank of America one. Now as you can see, it's telling me this information about some new update details that I gotta do this and that to my account. So it's telling me to go log in. Now that's very, 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 very strange. Now, what I would do if I was in that case, I would actually go to the home page of Bank of America and try to resolve it there, other than doing it from a third-party link. So, basically, con artist is pretty good at doing this. He gets the vulnerable and the weak to do that. So, my tips for the week are basically, always make sure don't click every link you see. My second would be be very wary of the emails you be getting and make sure you're not being tricked. And my third is finally make sure if you got any kind of problems, try visiting the home page and log in from there and see if they show up, because they should, or if not, call customer service from a reliable source. Now you gotta make sure that's very important, because if not, you can easily click a link that is from a person that makes that link and makes the page do the same thing that they're trying to do with me. Alright Raiders, this was all for this week. I just wanted to make sure you stayed informed and stay safe and keep all your money, because it would really suck if you got fraud over it. Now this was Alex from Skynet, and I'll catch you later. Skyline.
There is still time to order your graduation announcements and accessories, cap and gown, and class ring. Jostens will be taking orders on Thursday, March 10th during all lunches in the senior section of the cafeteria. Please bring your $50 deposit to start your order. Well, it's been wet pretty much all week, just like Skynet 3 said it would be. I guess that's the benefit of having a computer for a weatherman. And speaking of computers predicting the weather, live from the Ham Weather Center, it's the second best weatherman on campus. Here's Skynet 3.
Thank you, Tyler, and good morning, Raiders. This weekend is going to be wet. It is going to rain with no end in sight. Grab a raft, hold on to Jack's hand, and never let go until the boat comes to rescue you. Then pry his cold, dead hand out of yours. and blow your whistle, Rose. Sunday it will stop raining, but the streets will still be plenty wet, so be careful out there. I'm your weekly weekend weather reporter Skynet 3, and this has been your weekly weekend weather report. Back to you, Tyler.
Spring activity bundles and prom tickets are now on sale. Purchases can be made in the Senior Cafe during all lunches. A current ID badge is required, and you must not be on the not clear list. There are 3 bundle packages, $60, $130, and $200. Signs are posted around the school and in the Senior Cafe. Prom tickets are $80 each. Senior Men. Men's Warehouse will be here Wednesday, March 23rd to help you plan for prom. Discounts on tuxedo rentals and a tuxedo fashion show will be held in the Senior Cafe. Well, it's Friday and the end of the school week. For those of you who are feeling nostalgic, Angel Galvan brings us a look back at the week that was.
My name is Angel Galvin, and here's your week in review. March 7th was National Cereal Day. I don't know about you guys, but I just bought 3 boxes of Fruity Pebbles, only $2.99. March 8th was Unique Names Day. My parents were originally going to call me Juan Luis Santos del Rey, but they just called me Angel. March 9th was National Panic Day. March 10th was Chuck Norris' birthday. He's the only guy that can touch MC Hammer. Can't touch this. Today is World Sleep Day. Now, I'm not encouraging it, but whatever happens, happens. I'm Angel, and this has been your weekend review. Catch you later, Raiders.
It seems like fashion is always changing faster than you can keep up with it. The Uniquely Chic Fashion Trends crew is back on the scene with tips on how to stay in style and in the ever-changing scene.
Hey Skyline, I'm Linda Hardiman, and welcome back to another one of your UCFTs on your Skyline Scoop. With fashion changing so much, it's always hard to keep up with new trends while staying in budget. But don't worry, we got 4 tips to help your closet for looking up to date in no time. My co-producer Sarah Lawson and I have gone to Tiny Small to help with the tips for this segment.
Tip 1. Go window shopping. Whether you take your friends or not, any store you would see would have mannequins with their newest and up-to-date fashion products that are in either for the week or month, so it's best that you pay attention to them. Tip 2. Mix up your shopping habits. We're all aware of the top brand stores like Forever 21, H&M, Hollister, and so on, but why not try a different store with different looking products? No, I'm pretty sure everyone doesn't want to look the same unless you're purposely doing that. So why not stun your peers with a new rare look? You'll also want to make sure not to buy a lot at once. If you buy less things and shop more frequently, you can always guarantee a new outfit in your closet. Tip 3. Explore online shopping. Online shopping is one girl's dream to do freely, but it's also good to receive what's in and what's new, through message as well. Visit sites like AliExpress, JustFab, or any other clothing store you have interest in. Have a website you could sign up to be notified as well. Tip 4. Going on a budget. As always, you want to make sure you get the best deals for your purchase, so you can save money for more. Be aware of the deals that you go on, especially during big sale times like after the winter break or at the beginning of the year. Stores are trying to get rid of last season's items to make way for the new, so prices are extremely low. On the occasion you find a store that's closing, you might want to take a look. You never know what cute items or accessories you might find for a great deal. Don't forget to bring your ID. Some places give discounts for students.
Hope you guys enjoyed this week's segment. Tune in next time when we finally answer your questions from Instagram. And please remember to follow us at ucf.trends. That includes 2 S's, not 1. See you next time, Raiders.
Thanks for tuning in, Raiders. Next week is spring break, so we won't be back to give you the latest news. But if you follow Skynet Broadcasting on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, you'll never be without us. And be sure to sign up for our mobile broadcast so you can watch us on your phone or tablet. Have a great Friday and an awesome spring break, Raiders. I'm Tyler Weddington saying stay safe, and I'll catch you in 2 weeks.